We're live, man. We live with it. Man, Michigan man, bro. That's what I got. Shout out my boys. Alright, y'all. We here with it, man. I'm excited, bro. You know what I mean? Welcome back to the Journeyman Podcast. I'm here with my guys. The Michigan man right here himself. You know what I mean? Who we got on the right?
I'm DK, from Andrews, I'm from Maryland.
And that's my guy right here. Caleb.
My name is Caleb Rivera. I go to Andrews, but I'm from Virginia.
Where's this up, man? I'm glad to have y'all boys here. Come with it, man. Got the sparkling side in the building too. You know what I mean? We got cheers up. We're here with it, man. It's excited, bro. It's excited, bro. You know what I mean? First things first, man. We gotta pray. You know what I mean? We gotta get the most love, the most high. So I'll pray off first. You know what I mean?
But if I had to close your eyes. Dearly Father, thank you for this day. Thank you for another day of life. Thank you for just allowing us to come and record episode 3 of the Journeyman Podcast, Lord. Thank you for just everything that you've been doing for us, Lord. Allow us to continue to just have a free-flowing conversation about life, culture as Seventh-day Adventist men, and just continue to talk about our journey with you, Lord. Thank you again in Jesus' name, I pray, man.
Amen.
Amen, man. Let's get to it, man. How y'all boys feeling, bro? How y'all feeling?
Oh, I'm feeling pretty good.
Ready to talk
about God, ready to
talk about culture, yeah, bro. But I say it was a good, solid weekend, bro. You know what I mean?
For sure.
But I say, man, leisure time. We got main event. But I say, how you been liking DC so far?
DC, well, I live a little bit away.
Yeah, but I say it's just a teeny bit away.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
just 2 hours away. But I'm glad I was able to come out.
Yeah, sure.
I've been to DC like for school trips and stuff
Yeah.
like that. But like, I guess it's been fun hanging out with you guys.
Yeah, for sure, bro. I'm about to say, it's definitely different, especially when you go onto the zoo or something. And you're going to
you get to see like the real DMV.
Yeah, but I say real DMV like what I say, cause shout out my guys too, JWT squad. We was with them too, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
James and them. We had a fail. I'm not sure how it went now. We had a failed video, but we go see. Laser tag was fun too. I'm about to say he was wild though. He was cooking. He was cooking up. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I mean? He was cooking up. Bro. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie. That one game. And then
you gotta change it to the shotgun.
The shotgun. He's going crazy. I'm about to say, bro.
He beat me by like 1 point, and that's the one
point
to win, bro.
I'm about to say, and I think like the second game, like you won by like 300 points, something like that.
Yeah.
I they barely beat us. I was like, bro, like.
I thought I was like, let's go.
I said, no, we're gonna sing the team that's
You're
like, red card. We were so excited just to see that we lost. So I was like, bro, what are you doing, bro? It was just so weird, bro.
And the kill at the top of the leaderboard first. I'm like,
I'm
how?
like, bro, what's going on, bro?
I haven't seen him all game until I was shooting him, bro. Like,
how? Let me tell you, bro. That first game, I thought I went crazy, bro. I found out I was like 4th on the list. I was like, no way, bro. Like,
Dean was second. I was.
Dean was going, On y'all team,
yeah.
I think the first game we were together. The second game we were together. I'm about to say it was crazy. No, that was fun, bro. I ain't gonna lie, that was fun, bro. I think really just I don't know, like this being I think just I don't know, like especially this summer because I mean we've been able to connect with all of our friends and stuff like that. Even all my guys, shout out to my guys at Oakwood, you know what I mean? Like we were connected with them, and stuff like that. I don't know. I think the main thing, and this is what I really want to kind of like lead into is gratitude, bro. Like I feel like. I think, especially because this podcast really we talk about like the journey and stuff like that, and our journey with Christ. I feel like something that I've been really trying to work on and make sure that I'm locking in on is gratitude. So, what would you guys say really is like your guys' journey with gratitude, or really actually I want to get I guess I'll ask you guys too. Like I guess like how do you feel? How important do you feel like it's important to cherish gratitude like that? Just like little moments. Like how important would you guys say that is?
I think it's like very important. I work at Walgreens, right? And sometimes like I like to talk to customers and stuff. And so one time it was like a rainy day. I was like, it's a rainy day, but I guess it's a good day. A guy like looks me down in my face. He's like, you know what? You're alive today. That's a good day. And I was like, hey, you're right.
Yeah, but I say you're right. You're alive today, but
I'm alive. I'm getting paid to be alive. And so that's like what I've been trying. It's like. It's not an easy thing but that's what I've been trying to do. It's just like I'm alive, I have friends, I have money, I have parents, and like when I have a bad day, I try to go down list like what I'm happy for, and I start to feel better.
I'm gonna say. I mean, I will say this though, it's definitely getting more expensive just to live. Bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like, we just toured what's it called? I was gonna say too. We just toured before we got here, we just toured open house. Yeah. And we were guessing the price. It was I ain't gonna lie, it was a really
I didn't think it was gonna be past 2 million.
No, but I say it was like I guess like 1 million. You guess like what? Like
1.5.
1.5. You said 2 million. It was like 3.2 million. We were like, dog, that's crazy, bro. It was crazy. So I don't know, bro. Like just it's definitely getting more expensive.
Yeah.
But I mean, you know, like yeah, bro. Like life is. Yeah. Nah, life. I mean, it's definitely. I think life is still important to cherish, regardless. You know what I mean? Like, I would say though, like like just even seeing that spot too, like it also showed me like, bro, like I feel like a lot of times too, like I don't know how you feel about this person, like you kind of downplay the DMV for a little bit, like really? Low key, like
actually why?
I mean, I don't know, like cause like especially like you see like the same like talking about like the DC trips, like like the like we go to the same zoo, same spot, like
no, like
you know
what was definitely crazy to me is like you have never used. Have you used like the transit system at
Oh
all?
yeah,
Just,
yeah.
like,
One time, yeah.
Yeah,
like,
one time, yeah.
For me, when I come here, bro, like I'm using it all the time.
Seriously?
Yeah, buses, metro.
Yeah.
And I was like surprised because like, the bus we went on was free. Can I say that?
I mean, yeah.
We definitely paid for the bus, but
You never pay for the bus.
yeah. But I might just like walk on and shit and look at me. I was like, oh, okay, it's free, but
I was about to say, nah.
but we definitely paid, you know.
Talking about the train or the
bus.
No, it's free.
Oh, it's actually free.
It's
Oh, okay, I thought it was scary.
Yeah, for students, it's for students.
Oh, okay.
For students, but I mean, sometimes
Yeah.
they just be like, I don't know, they don't really care, bro. Like, sometimes you just walk in, like I see like people like 50 years old, they just walk in, bro. They don't really do anything.
Yeah, I never knew that. Like all this time we had like a free bus system. I didn't even know. I lived here for like what the past 19
Yeah, but I
years.
say you know so time. I'm about to say, Andrew, you guys don't have that down there. It's kind of
Not
like
at all.
I'm about to say,
like,
yeah, exactly.
Not at all.
I'm about to say, I think you had to get like what 30 minutes out to even touch those. Yeah, I'm about to say, I think I would say that for sure. I know like when I was younger, I always used to go with my grandma. Like we always go take the bus, go to the station, whatever, you know. And my dad always used to go to the station a lot, even because DC traffic is you know what I mean. Even getting out here, like I was like, you know what, Brian, gonna lie, like I'm not driving my way out here. We go to the metro station and then we go halfway and go halfway. I was just like, bro, like there's no way. So I know for sure, like yeah, just that too. I mean, like there's a lot of sights to see for sure in DC. You know, I think if you go to the right spots, it's definitely a good area for sure. I was gonna say that as well, but. I do want to ask you guys too. You know what I mean? Andrews University, man. You guys about to start soon. You know, y'all both doing sophomore year. You know what I mean? Sophomore year. How you guys feeling about that, man?
Kev, we got this one.
I'm about to say, how you guys feeling? How you guys feeling? Bro, talk to me about it, bro.
I'm excited, but I know it's gonna be a rough year. Since I'm doing like the activities.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you
like
about that.
Student involvement activities. It's definitely a lot that I'm gonna have to do coming to this next year, like preparation and for the events and for you guys, like for all the students. But yeah, going like back to gratitude.
Yeah, talk to me.
You know, like for me personally, I'm grateful to have this opportunity.
Yeah.
Like starting in my freshman year, like the end of my second semester to get this job.
Yeah.
To really be an impact or to help out like freshmen, sophomore, underclassmen, like just to I don't know, help them grow to be better people.
Yeah. Talk to me about it, bro.
No, it's truly, it really is great. Like, I'm grateful to God and I'm grateful for the opportunity.
No, but I say, tell the people what exact job you got and how it really works and what you do.
Okay, so I'm the administrative clerk for student involvement, leadership, and activities. It's a long time.
That sounds pretty good. I'm basically him. You know, but you know,
hey, you gotta, humble with
say humble though. You know, all praise to the Most High. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying.
Cheers to that though, man. You know what I mean? I respect that. You know what I mean? For sure, man.
But basically, part of my job, like what my department deals with, is legit what it says: activities, and leadership, and then involvement with the students. And we work as a team. So like I do most of like the clerk stuff, but the thing is I help with the events and I help with the leadership aspect.
Yeah.
And we all help together to increase or improve the environment. Right?
Yeah.
And especially with this new team for this next year, like I'm really excited to get back and see what it has in store for us.
For sure, bro. But that's good, bro. I mean, I think you brought a valid point because I mean, you know. The year is gonna be hard, but I feel like finding that gratitude, you know, throughout that whole journey, throughout that year, is gonna be big. I know for sure, like my second semester freshman year, like You know, I was doing a lot of new things. It was completely different than my first year, you know, first semester. Obviously I came back from my surgery and stuff like that, you know, praise God. And I was able to also have a campus job as well that was related to my major.
Nice.
So it was pretty solid just doing that and obviously schoolwork. But I think like there was a point where I was like, dang, bro, I'm just tired of showing it because I ain't gonna lie. Like, there be people, bro, okay, I ain't gonna call y'all out, but like, y'all know who you are, bro. You mean, I come to this spot, you mean, it's like, okay, so how the job works is like, it's like a lab assistant. So you just help out other kids. Like, it's like a class I took before, first semester.
Yeah.
Basically, I'm helping teach that class like a semester.
Oh, okay.
So it was pretty solid. And like, I think the only thing was, it would kind of annoy me, like, I felt like I was kind of like, it felt like I was a teacher. And I gotta say this too. I ain't gonna lie. Like I'm thankful that I'm not an actual teacher. I gotta show love to the teachers out there. You know what I mean? Professors. It's definitely tough, bro. You know what I mean? They definitely are underpaid.
It's a ministry.
It's a ministry too. It really is. You know what I mean? Because it's tough dealing with kids from all types of backgrounds and stuff like that. Like, I mean, like I saw different types of kids that, you know, like for example, who were struggling with this, struggling with that, and it was definitely tough because I was kind of like, all right, dang, like certain kids, like they're just not trying. You know, certain kids are not showing up. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like they're trying to like you're like, oh, Raph, you know what I mean? Like you're my guy. You know what I mean? Like get me right with the, you know, with the code, whatever. You know what I mean? Like I'm like, bro, you know, I'm not getting in trouble for that. You know what I mean? So it was definitely tough, but just finding that gratitude. You know what I mean? Like knowing like, bro, like this is a good job. This is good for my resume. You know what I mean? Like I may not go back to it, but like. Definitely like this semester, like having it was good. Yeah. So it was like, I feel like for me, it was definitely like important to really like reflect and really fall back on it. And even it's crazy too, because Pastor Peeler was talking about this yesterday at church. He was talking about really like, a lot of times we really choose to, like especially on social media and stuff like that, everything we see, everybody got an opinion, you know what I mean? We're so quick to like react instead of really reflect and appreciate and have gratitude of what's going on in our lives. You know what I mean? Like
I think it's definitely like a mentality.
It's a mentality,
like to be grateful or to be like, this is too hard. I don't want to do this. I'm too tired.
Yeah.
Right? Like there's two ways of looking at things. And
talk to me about it, bro.
Yeah, it's really good to be grateful for like what God has done for us.
Yeah.
That's the truth. Like
literally.
It's not even us. It's really God who puts these opportunities in our way.
Yeah, literally, bro. I'm about to say. I know for sure. We were just talking about this at Daryl's crib, like literally, I feel like how I like to explain as far as like hard work and God's work is like, so like I'm sure like, you know, the progress reports we get, like, you know, when we get our grades back, right? At least in high school, right? Like, you know, like run web, stuff like that. I always like thinking like this. There's always two sections. There's our work and there's God's work. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, we might get 100 in our section, right? But if we have 0 in our section, we're cooked, bro. It's not you're not passing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's like. It's the same thing other way around. You know what I mean? God, you know, if God has 100, He's putting His effort. We're not putting in our effort. Like He's not going to reward us. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like God really, He doesn't reward people who are lazy, who don't want to work and stuff like that. But at the same time, we have to be humble and realize, hey, I put this work in, but ultimately God was the deciding factor. You know what I mean? Like, because He can always find anybody. He can find anybody.
Going back to that, like one of my friends at summer camp, his name was Woody. Like we were talking about this.
Exact same Woody. Yeah, you were talking about him.
Yeah, we were talking about this exact same thing about like.
Shout out Woody. Yeah.
Opportunity, right? And the truth of the fact, or the truth of it, is that when you get opportunity, you know, you'll be like, yeah, I got it. Like God did this for me, but in reality, you still have to put the work in.
Yeah, exactly.
To keep that opportunity.
There's a balance with it.
Yeah, that's the truth.
Yeah.
Like God can give 100%, but you also have to keep going too. You know what I'm saying? Like.
Yeah, I agree with that because like I'm taking this like pre-calc course this summer. It's cooking my butt, bro. Like,
I'm waiting.
It's bad, but you know, like tests are coming up. Like I found tomorrow. You know. Pray for me, guys.
Praise up for my guy Dean.
But you know, it's like the things like I gotta do what I gotta do. Like I gotta study. I gotta put the late nights in. But when it comes time for a test, I just gotta pray for God to like help. Cause like one thing my dad says. I mean, I'm not sure if it's true or not, but he says God can't help you remember what you didn't study.
No, but I say that's a fact though. You know what I mean? Because I mean, ultimately God's obviously gonna guide us through it. You know what I mean? At the same time, like, you know, we have to put our work in. You know what I mean? Like just because I feel like it seems like, you know, like God isn't there, you know what I mean? Doesn't mean like He's seen us, like He really does see us, you know what I mean? At the same time though, we have to be able to like listen to what He's told us. Like we can't be praying, oh God, help me do this, help me do that, right? Like He's shown us what to do. Now we have to go do it. You know what I mean? Like That's why it's like
putting that work in.
Like I say, like I think a big too as far as talking about gratitude. You know what I mean? Like I think I saw this quote. Like there's somebody out there that's doing less. You know what I mean? With what's called like we have there's people that like we have more than some people, yet they're still doing more than what we're doing. You know what I mean? Like there's a lot of times we think, oh, you know, if I got this, you know what I mean, then I'll be happy. You know what I mean? If I got you know, if I got this certain amount of, you know, money or a certain amount of like, you know, if I got this car, you know what I mean? Like no, there's somebody out there, like we're just talking about the trade station. There's someone out there doing something. Like they're trying to find ways, trying to find solutions, and they're getting more done because they're willing to do whatever it takes. You know what I mean? They're listening to God. They're willing to put the hard work in. You know what I mean? But instead of like, there's other people who are trying to fall back and say, oh, you know, I'm sorry, I don't got no car. You know what I mean? It's hot. You know, I'm just like literally like it's just so much things. So it's like just that gratitude piece. Like, hey, realizing there's so much things in our situation. I feel like. And it's a good thing we were talking about the train earlier. Like, I know a lot of my senior year, I was kind of mad because I was like, dang, I was so unhealthy. You know, I was unhealthy. Like, you know, I was injured. And like, one thing I wish I did more was probably take the bus more. You know what I mean? Like, because I mean, like I said, you know what I mean? Like, it's easier, it's convenient, and like, I feel like, you know, just having that gratitude piece, like, you know, maybe like somebody might feel a certain way, like, oh, you know, you're taking the bus. You know what I mean? But like, bro, like it's. You know what I mean? Like people do it all the time. So it's like not trying to find excuses to get things done is important. So yeah, bro.
Yeah, and it kind of really said that one parable about there's that guy, he gave like he had 3 workers and he gave them all different amounts.
Yeah.
And we had that one guy, you know, he returned it like 3 times or something like that. And you had the second guy who returns like 2 times. And you had that one guy just like put it down on the ground, left it, and just did nothing with it.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's just like, you know, like when God gives you something, how are you gonna like work on it? Like, are you just gonna like
talk about that?
Just keep it to yourself, or are you just gonna like even if you have a little something, like are you gonna work with it, or are you just gonna like, you know, just keep it to yourself?
Talk to me about that. That's real, bro. I'm about to say. I mean, I know for sure. Like, I feel like it's definitely important. Really, just like I said, like taking advantage of the little things that we have. Just because I mean, like, you know, the Bible says, you know, those who are trusted with little can be trusted with much, with more. You know, with much, and just you know, whoever can be trusted with little. If God can't trust you with the little, like why can't he? Like how is he gonna trust you with the lot? You know what I mean? Like, you know, we always see everyone that we see on social media. Like, you know, that's another thing too. Like, you know, it's so easy to get caught up in social media and what's going on that we don't realize. Like, hey, like, well, number one, right? If that person, like, I think there's 2 routes to it, right? Number one, the person that, like, you know, the person that we might not know behind the camera, like they had to do all this work. You know what I mean? Like they had the most humble beginnings. You know, or that second person, you know what I mean? They might be living a fake life, you know, so we can't even try to get caught up in what they're doing, you know what I mean? Well, we gotta just focus on what we have in front of us right now, and focus on what God's put in front of us and just work right there, you know what I mean? Yeah. So yeah, bro, that's what's up. That's what's up. I wanted to talk to you guys about something too as well, your majors as well. So you are architecture, and I think you were psychology, right?
Yeah, psychology.
What do you guys feel like was your journey as far as going to? Like seriously, like, hey, I want to go into architecture. You know what I mean? 'Cause especially like, as you know, as college students, it's always hard figuring out your major, freshman, sophomore year. And I want to see what was that process to go into that option.
You gotta kill.
Yeah, but I said, I'm about to say, cause did you switch mid-year?
Yeah,
I'm about to say that's why I really wanted access to. Yeah.
Okay. I got you.
Yeah, you can go first. That's what I said.
At least for me, I wasn't planning to do architecture like before coming to Andrews. Like my full plan was to go to Walla Walla and do civil engineering.
Oh shoot!
Like people in my yearbook, my senior yearbook, like wrote "Have fun at Walla Walla, Caleb." Wow. That's how dead set people knew I was for going there. And like, it really took a little bit for me, and really, I'm grateful for the people that entered in my life to like really make me think about my decision. Right, about going to Walla Walla or Andrews, and I've always loved architecture, and it was something like I just did a prayer for, and I thought about it a lot, and in true honesty, like I came to Andrews like with a blind faith, like I've never been in the dorm before, like I've only visited one time the campus, had no idea who was coming, and it was kind of just like walking blindly to see what happened. And it's been a blessing so far, like, for real.
That's what's up, bro. That's what's up. What I say. I mean, shoot, it's like that's a big piece too. I mean, a lot of times we don't know where God's gonna take us. You know what I mean? Like, I think for me even too, like I remember like I was 10 years old when I said I want to go to Washington Adventist University. You know, I remember I told someone like I want to play basketball there, right? It was like a career day one time at J-Name before it was called TA Prep, stuff like that. That's what I told somebody, right? And then they wrote my name down, stuff like that, right? And there was like a lot of like different pieces that I went through on that journey, you know what I mean, of like looking at what options I want to do.
Yeah.
But you know, ultimately, going back to that gratitude piece, it's like, bro, I'm thankful because like this is what I prayed for. I literally claim this out loud. You know what I mean? Like, so when people say, "Oh, why are you doing this? Why don't you go to this school? Why don't you go to that school?" Like, bro, like this is what I prayed for. This is what I prayed for. You know what I mean? I literally claimed this since I was 10, bro. You know what I mean? Like, so it's like I'm just grateful to be in this position. You know what I mean? And the journey was definitely tough. You know what I mean? It wasn't a journey that I expected it to be. Like, if you asked me at 10 years old, this is what I was gonna be. Like, I wouldn't expect it to be like this. But I'm thankful, you know what I mean? So
no, like
yeah, bro.
that is the real truth of it. It's like if I was anywhere else, would I be in the position I am now?
Yeah.
Like here at this podcast.
Yeah, literally.
Here anywhere else, here talking to you guys, like if I was anywhere else, I wouldn't be here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. But I say like literally, just the small things. You know what I mean? Like who knows what would have happened if you decided to go to Walla Walla early?
That's what,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Like who knows what your life course would be? You might have had to go through like so much more difficulties that you might have not wanted to go to. You know what I mean? So
yeah, it's a big trust of like, I guess you have to really trust in God.
Yeah,
like
literally.
That's.
It sounds cliche, but literally have to. You literally have to. Yeah.
Yeah, this is pretty good, man. Like, I'm so grateful for the opportunity that God has put in like my life, and it really truly is a blessing.
That's what's up. I'm about to say, Dean, what were you gonna get to as far as your journey as far as psychology?
Alright, so like for people who don't know, I went into Andrews. I was like undecided.
We gotta talk about this. Yeah, now I'm thinking. Yeah, talk about it. We gotta talk about this. This is gonna be funny.
Even before going to Andrews, like
I'm gonna put that video in for sure, by the way. But yeah, continue.
Yeah, we went to OU Live. There's a video circling around. You might see it.
Wait, do you see the video? You saw the video?
I think I've seen the video.
The video is hilarious, bro. I'm putting that in the video. I'm like on the clip.
That's OU Live, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's literally like, and that's the video they show for OU Live, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, they keep replaying it this year. It's funny. But
no, that's hilarious. Yeah.
I was OU bound. Like as of May, I was like really like Oakwood bound. Like that was my school. But then randomly, like my parents, they said, Dean, you have the choice. And so I thought about it. I prayed about it. Like Andrews was the choice for me. And even going to Andrews, I wasn't really sure what major I wanted to do. And it's either gonna be engineering or psychology. And then my parents they're smart about it. They take 2 engineering courses, take 1 psychology course, and then they just see what you like. And my engineering courses, I hated them, bro.
Word, talk to me about it.
It was not it for me, bro. Like, engineering at 8:30 in the morning.
Yeah. Oh, that's crazy.
I don't know how I passed. Hey,
that's crazy.
God did, bro.
God did, you know what I mean? Literally.
But with my psychology course, it's like the opposite. I was excited to go. I was like, it's Tuesday. I got psychology at 10:30 today. Like, shout out to my friend. Shout out to our friend Soren.
Yeah, shout out to my guy Soren, man. Shout out to my guy Soren. Just shout out to Soren. Wish he was here with us.
Yeah, we miss you, Soren.
He miss you, Soren. That's all we gonna say. He was supposed to be on the episode, we go talk about it. We not gonna blame him. It's still free Soren. You know what I mean. We gotta look at his boss. That's all we can say. So, but yeah, continue.
But Soren. Teacher said this. It was funny. Like, and then we'd be having conversations about psychology outside class. It was like a hobby. It was like a habit.
Word.
It was something I enjoyed. Like, if I like doing this, like my parents always say to me, like, find something you love and you'll never work a day in your life. So.
Word. Exactly. I'm about to say just do what you love. I'm about to say.
And that's what psychology is for me. And not my class schedule for psychology is crazy. Like, I don't know how it's gonna work out, but hey, we'll work it out. So.
They make it work. You know what I mean? I'm about to say I know some people. I think people have. I was gonna ask you what interested you about engineering before? At least before you were thinking about it before. What made you think about it in the first place?
Well, to be honest, my whole family's engineering. My brother's engineer, my dad is engineering, my mom, I think she's computer engineering.
And you did NSB too, right?
Yeah, National Society of Black Engineers. So it was in the family, and I kind of enjoy it. It's it is what it is. It's something fun, but was I really building stuff in my free time? Nah, I was really designing stuff.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
But yeah, it was a hobby. But it wasn't a career for me.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Okay. And then psychology, what was the choice that interested in? What interested you in psychology before?
To be honest, it was Loki Palmer, bro.
Oh, word.
Yeah, his teacher, he would give us like long devotionals.
Yeah.
Long devotionals, like whole class, bro, just devotionals.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, yeah, Palmer was crazy. Yo.
But we're in Mr. Palmer's class, and then he told us, like, we're talking about careers in chapel one day. He's like, like, what you do in career should be in service towards others. I like service towards others, and I like thought about like psychology. That's what you're doing. You're serving others. Like you're trying to help the community, help them understand themselves, and then help better their mental health is a big thing. So.
Nah, that's what's up, bro. Yeah, that's big, bro. I mean, shoot, that's definitely big on especially because. Even the mentor the people that were around you who were just like feeding your like in your ear stuff like that, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like they told you some real things about what you can do, you know what I mean? Looking to serve towards others and stuff like that. And I think even for me, I'll say this, right? Like, 'cause I worked at the GC this summer, and just being able to like work for the general conference, I guess that's a big thing in a sense, you know what I mean? Like you don't really think about like that's we're talking like the whole world, you know what I mean? It's right next to me, so it's like. Even doing that, bro, especially with the graduate piece, that's big, and just being able to like give back and serve to my church, like that was nice to do for sure. You know what I mean? And even just doing this like this scene right now, you know what I mean? Just giving back to my church and stuff like that, being able to like make a new space and stuff like that, and like what you guys are talking about as well, like what you want to do at Andrews with your new position and all that. That's big, you know what I mean? So yeah, bro. So we were talking about. I guess there was one piece that I did want to mention. Principles, you know what I mean? That's another thing I want to touch too, you know what I mean? What do you feel like, we talked about this at Daryl's house as well, and shout out to my guy Daryl. What are some principles do you feel like you live by as you go on your journey? Because I feel like especially there's a lot of things that you like, especially as we grow as men, like there's a lot of things you pick up, you're like, you know what, like I gotta live by this, you know what I mean? That's how I should move. So what do you feel like is a good principle that you live by?
At least for me, it's definitely consistency.
Word. Talk about
like, not even just like with doing something, like with the things you say, like if what you're saying doesn't match up with what your actions are, like you're being a hypocrite.
Talk to me about it, yeah.
And for me, it's really important to be consistent with what my words are and what my actions are, right? So if I'm saying I'm a Christian, right, I should therefore act like a Christian.
Yeah.
Right. And that's something that I really, really see as important, especially like with reading the Bible. Like for me personally, I wouldn't say I struggle, but it's hard for me to, I would say remember to read it, like at least a chapter, or at least something every day. I always pray, but like to remember to look into the Bible, because that's what
that's God's word.
Yeah, that's God's words, right? And it's like being consistent in that way is something that I really am trying to focus on.
Word, that's real, and I think, but I will say this too for the viewers as well. I mean, consistency does not mean perfection. You know what I mean? I think that's something for us to remember too. You know what I mean? We definitely need to be consistent in all aspects of our lives. Trying to have a balance between making sure that we're being consistent and having grace. You know, knowing that we're not going to be perfect on our journey. You know, we're gonna have days where it's gonna be tough. You know, we might be off, we might be on. You know, it happens. Like, I think I was saying this too. I might have said this before on the podcast as well. But Philippians 3:12. That's like the key. That's really the key verse for like the key theme for like this summer in this podcast. Like really just saying, I may not be where I want to be today, but I'm gonna be where like I want to be. I'm working towards that process every day. Like every day the process and like that journey that Christ is like calling me to be on. So I think that's important, I mean, like just trying to be consistent throughout that process, trying to continue to make sure I'm locked in every step of the way of the journey. So
and like when I say consistent, like even with reading the Bible, let's say like, okay, yesterday I read a whole chapter and I'm feeling tired today. As long as I like at least look at the Bible to read at least one verse or one line, like that's for me being consistent, because one of the verses that I love to, like, it's my favorite verse. It's in Matthew. It's whoever shall have faith as small as a mustard seed. Shall say to that mountain, move, and that mountain will move. Something along that line, right?
But I said,
And it's like, as long as you can keep with that consistency, even though it might be small or it's a large amount, like God already got you. You can move that mountain no matter what, right? And that's what I tend to remember when I'm doing anything.
No, really. I mean, and that's a fact too. I think for sure. I mean, obviously again, because I think having like you were saying, talking about consistency. It's better to really like. I would say, in my opinion, like getting your word like bits and pieces, like having like maybe a shorter time in your word every single day is better than like just having like one day where like I'm in the word for like an hour for like and then like I don't get back my word for like 3 weeks.
Right.
Like it don't like consistency is key, and I think you start small, you build from there, and you continue to work on it. Every single day.
My bad.
You good?
No, I'm just listening to you.
Ask the question again.
Let me ask the question. The question was, what are some principles you live by as far as when you go by your journey?
For me, I'll say like love God first and love others.
That's your bio, I think, right? You had that. Yeah.
And like, not gonna lie, it's hard to do because like some people just feel on your
we know that. Some people. Some people.
No, but like. I don't know, I should be thinking it's just like, if I can do that, if I can just show somebody like what a Christian's supposed to do, then that can go a long difference. And I mean, that's what we're talking about at Daryl's house. Like, I mean, we talked about it yesterday, right? Like, you can be like the only God somebody may see or something.
Yeah, literally. That's something that's big. I mean, we don't know who we're impacting, who we're influencing. So, I mean, especially, of course, you don't want to walk on eggshells, but, you definitely want to try your best.
That in mind.
I'm about to say, Book of Hebrews, we were saying, at least said this too, right? Like, Hebrews 4:9-11, like we know what we should be doing, and we know basically like we know what the Sabbath day is, stuff like that. So it was really pertaining towards like the Sabbath day and stuff like that. Like we should make an effort every single day to keep the Sabbath holy, and then even just as a walk as believers of Christ, we should keep that. We should keep that effort every single day to make sure that we're on that right path, so that way we don't make someone else stumble who's looking at us, because like we generally don't know. You know what I mean? Like. Yeah, so that's big.
Yeah, and then like I've just been thinking about how you said we might be like the only what you just said there.
Yeah.
And it's like just at work, just like trying to make that little extra effort, like giving somebody an extra bag, or like just like telling them where something might be, like, or just like trying to do it with a smile on my face, or asking how their day is, or just like, because the last thing like I think we all talked about at Daryl's thing, like. The last thing I want to happen is if like somebody, if I tell somebody I'm Christian, like, well, you Christian? Oh,
yeah, bro.
I would never.
That gotta be pain, bro. That's bro. That really like makes you really evaluate yourself. Because that's the last thing you want to be having, bro. You know what I mean? Like, even as simple as like, I feel like I think sometimes people overthink it though. Like, I mean, like it could be a simple, nice gesture. You know what I mean? Like, of course, no one may not think like, oh yeah, he's a Christian automatically. It's a nice gesture, but you mean like it can make someone think, you know what? I wouldn't be surprised that person's a Christian. You know what I mean? Or like even as simple as like something that I like doing is like praying before like we drive or something like that. Just like this small stuff. You know what I mean? I think that's important as well. So I mean, it's like I said, like the little things, like the mustard seeds. It's like those small little seeds can move a mountain. So that's big. That's big, bro. I mean, I know for me for sure. I mean, like I was saying, really just. I mean, watch who you're talking to. Yeah. I mean, I feel like a lot of times we don't know who we're interacting with. Like I said, like we don't know who's watching us, who's paying attention to us. We don't know, like, especially in the Adventist community. I ain't gonna lie, we're very small. Like you don't know, like there's like you might be talking to somebody, you might be having a bad day with somebody. The whole time that's like your coworker at your job, like you know what I mean. Like you don't know, like it's like, or ask someone that goes to the next church, or that might be someone that you're trying, like like it's like it's so much connection. So it's like knowing just treating everyone with respect and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Obviously, again, like you don't want to walk on eggshells, but you should make that effort every single day to really lock in on it. So yeah, what are you about to say?
I was gonna talk like it was one thing you guys said about.
You got cut.
Oh yeah, being like you don't know if like this is the one time in a full year that like they see God.
Yeah.
Like God's character, and like I was gonna like relate that back to a summer camp I just worked at. This last summer, right?
Yeah.
And it's the truth of the fact is like our Pastor Todd, which was like the camp director, like he would tell us over and over again, like, guys, like some of these kids, they come from terrible homes, right? Like broken homes, abuse situations, like just all around bad things. And this is like the 1 week of the full year that they get to see God. And it's the truth. Like every Friday, we had to sit around a campfire with these kids, and we had to talk about baptism, right? Devoting our lives to God, being completely committed, and like even for me, it was gut-wrenching to see like how these kids were like taking in what we were saying to them.
Yeah.
Because like it really made them think, and that's something I saw. Like even with one of my kids, like he was dealing with an abuse situation at home where his dad couldn't be within 10 feet of him.
Yeah.
Right, and that's something he has to deal with. Like I'm grateful that I don't have to deal with that, but it's just like,
piece, yeah.
Yeah, it's hard. It really is.
But I say, yeah, we all go through our different struggles, but you know what I mean. Like again, like just being grateful in our certain moments. And I'm glad that you got into the summer camp piece because I went against that as well. How do you feel like cause I think we both worked at summer camps. You worked this year. I worked last year. Yeah. How do you feel like that made you? I guess like what wake up call did you receive at that camp as far as like? Like just life, like it's like I talk about this. We can talk about this for sure, man. Yeah.
Like for me, I was a counselor throughout all the weeks, right? So I counseled like adventure, junior, tween, teen, and like one thing I'll say for sure is like being a dad or being a parent.
Yeah.
That's hard work. Like after one of the weeks, tween week, like especially tween week, right? These 12 and 13-year-olds, you know what I'm saying? Like, I had to call my parents, and I was like, man, like, Mom, Dad, I'm so sorry for how.
You gotta call them.
I had to call them. Like, I was like, I had to send a kid home, sadly, but after that, I had to call them, and I'd be like, Mom, Dad, like, I'm so grateful that you guys put up with me and my sister, right? Because some of the shenanigans I'd be on sometimes when I was a kid. Like,
yeah.
I'm grateful that they were there for me. But summer camp, I would definitely recommend it to anybody.
Yeah, working at summer camp.
Especially counseling, because like you really get to see the impact you have on these kids. Like these kids look up to you. Mm-hmm. Like you really get to see it. Like what you say goes. It's crazy amount of power.
Yeah,
it really is.
I'm about to say that's a fact too. I mean, I know for me, I worked at summer camp last year. I wasn't a overnight counselor, but you know what I mean. Like we worked like it was like a 9 to 5 daytime counselor, and even going back to what I was saying too. Like you mean like again like you still don't know who you're talking to, so like that. That's why you got to make sure like you treat these kids with care because that person, that one kid that you're talking to, you don't know who they might be related to and stuff like that. And just realizing like in going with some of the conflicts and stuff like that, it was tough.
Yeah.
And I was able to realize like like you really gotta be like grateful and you gotta be like appreciative of like how your parents treated you, like how they raised you. I'm so thankful for my parents every single day. And just being able to experience like I guess like really just being able to see from a different point of view, I think it was important. And like just especially like me as a man, like being able to grow, like especially like God will, like like become parents and stuff like that, like it's big. So I would say for sure that was a good piece. So yeah. Now this was definitely a good conversation for sure. And I'm definitely excited just for the school year coming up. You know what I mean? Just excited to see what you guys get to do at AU. For sure. Me at WAU, I'm excited. Unfortunately, Pastor Stanley wasn't able to come here. Shout out to him, and that's my guy. But yeah, man, this is a great episode. Yeah, I'm excited for sure. Y'all boys, you know what I mean? Y'all gotta keep me posted. Hopefully I might come down there and let y'all know. You know what I mean? Before we end it off, we do have a couple fan questions. Just some questions from you guys, from some mutuals, from you guys. Dean, I'm gonna go to you first. Apparently Jordan said, okay, this is the text I got from Jordan, right? So I texted Jordan, I said, yo bro, real quick, I'm getting Dean and my friend named Caleb on my podcast in a few. Can you give me some funny story questions I can ask Dean? You know what I mean? Then he said, you can always ask him about the falling at graduation. That's the first question. And he said, ask him about a child's birthday card he gave as a Sweet 16 gift. It was like a princess card made for like babies or something like that. So talk to me about those stories and then what happened, because I'm interested, bro.
Let's get that first story. That's a sensitive topic for some people.
Sensitive topic. That was actually funny. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna get a video for that.
That was funny. Yeah.
Was that intentional?
Yeah. I made some money off that. A little money.
Wait,
So,
what?
Oh yeah, I'm about to say that. Yeah, I'm about to say that was intentional. Bro.
Yeah.
He fell on the stage at graduation. I remember that.
Yeah, so on Friday we had this graduation.
Oh yeah, graduation. Yeah, on Friday the consecration.
And so I made a few deals. I was like, like undisclosed amount. I got a certain amount of money. I was like, I'll fall for it.
I was.
I want to do something memorable or something like
For the culture,
yeah. Everybody can walk in, but can everybody fall in?
I was about to say everybody can walk in. But hey, that's a bar. That's a bar. That's a bar. I ain't gonna lie. That might be a bar.
Hey, but think about it. It's all for dad lore. You ain't
gonna lie. Like you gotta make everything, bro. Like dad lore is the same, bro.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. That's what we be living for,
But so you gotta live for the dad lore. Like we were just talking about what's called how people was like they would serve the what's called the metro. They do like train service.
Oh yeah, train.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, that's kind of crazy. But
that is crazy.
But I ain't gonna lie, like if whoever survived that, I ain't gonna get to that personally. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like I know for sure, like that's crazy dad lore. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie, like you got it for sure. That's tough.
Yeah.
That's what I say.
And so like 50 years in the future, I can pull this video from my phone that hey, I see at my graduation.
I wonder how like technology's gonna look like in 50 years.
That's what I'm saying. Like
that's gonna be interesting. So like, are you gonna have phones like? What I was gonna ask you guys too. What app do you feel like is gonna be like new Facebook? Like for example, like you know how we talk about bro, you use Facebook. Like what do you think is gonna be like the new app?
You mean Instagram? Cause Instagram got the stories. You got their new thing with Threads. So it's basically Twitter. And then what else? You got how you can add memes now. I don't know. Instagram
notes on things too.
Yeah. No, I'm just notes. That was.
The polls. Oh my gosh! No, we gotta talk about the polls. Were crazy. Y'all remember the polls?
The polls.
The polls on Instagram. Like they have like the questions like, oh, is it okay to like the polls. The polls lasted a good 10 hours and then they got put down immediately, bro. That was the craziest thing that they did, bro. Like everyone would be trolling just for the culture. I'm like, bro, it'll be obvious bait. I'm like, bro, like this is crazy. But I was gonna say personally, Snapchat. I ain't gonna lie.
Ain't Snapchat already dead?
I mean, Snapchat's already dead, but I feel like there's some people that still use it technically, right? Yeah. I feel like when we get older, I feel like especially like we're coming to that time. Like I ain't gonna lie, like okay, we're not coming to that time, but like about 5-10 years, like we're getting into that time. You know what I mean? So like, it's like, bro, you could be like, kids gonna be like, bro, what is Snapchat? You know what I mean? Like I feel like Instagram has a little more time. It has a little more longevity than Snapchat. Yeah.
But not gonna lie, Snapchat will be tough because you can flip the camera, like.
Yeah, you can flip the camera.
You can't do that on Apple yet, but like, Snapchat's tough.
Snapchat is convenient. I have all my memories on Snapchat, so I didn't delete it yet. But Snap is
I mean, at least with some of the kids I was counseling, like they were still using Snapchat.
It was
yeah.
Kids you counseling.
Yeah.
They're still using Snapchat.
They're still using Snapchat. Like
wow.
I was like, I'm talking like 11, 12.
No way.
10-years, bro.
That's
so maybe it's like a younger kid thing.
It might.
I don't know. Yeah, I think for sure it's either Snapchat or Twitter. Twitter might be the one like people are still using that. Yeah.
Maybe.
I think that might be the one because I mean IG Reels. Well, IG. I mean no, not IG. IG Threads. Well, IG Reels is kind of throwaway. It had like a good like week and then it just fell off tremendously. It was like it was an obvious obviously replacement to Twitter, so it just didn't work. So I would say that for sure.
What about TikTok?
TikTok, I think it might be.
And with the TikTok shop, bro?
TikTok shop. Do I use it? Have I used it before?
Nah, I haven't used it yet.
I ain't gonna lie, I've used it before.
Seriously?
I used the shirt I had on yesterday. I bought that was from TikTok shop.
I think TikTok might stay around then, cause you got Shein and it's like basically like off-brand.
But I trust Shein before I trust TikTok. Let me know what y'all think in the comments about that. I don't know. Me personally, especially for the ladies, y'all be like. And today's what, Sunday? Yeah, y'all already know all y'all ladies got y'all team packages coming in. Y'all making y'all free shipping orders. You know what I mean? You know what y'all about to do. So I definitely think for sure Shein is safer than TikTok. The TikTok.
No, that's fair.
Because I mean the quality is better in my opinion. And then like I don't know. It's I think with Shein the TikTok shop is kind of new, so it's kind of like Shein is definitely more like established. So. I will say this though. I ain't gonna lie. Like the banquet when I came down there, that was kind of tough, bro.
Seriously?
I wasn't, but everybody kept skipping. The only thing everyone was skipping it though. I'm about to say, bro.
Yeah.
Like I was like, bro.
Hit or miss kind of thing.
It was cool though. I'm about to say, but you were working it though, right?
Yeah, I was working.
I'm about to say now you got back late.
Yeah,
I'm about to say.
We ate at like IHOP.
Oh, y'all get
seriously, yeah, we ate at IHOP as a team.
Oh,
I think you can see the pictures on Instagram.
Yeah, I'll probably put some pictures in the video as well too. That was a cool time for sure.
Okay, it was, right? Yeah.
I'm about to say, it was cool vibes. I think I had some funny interactions. I like to meet some new people. You know what I mean? I had some interesting interactions. I'm not gonna get into them too much, but I think it was fun for sure. I would say that. Yeah. Okay, so especially you guys going to your sophomore year at Andrews, you guys were able to experience a full year. What do you guys? What is one downfall? Would you say? That Andrews has, like, what's the one bad part of Andrews? You mean it's a good school, but like, what would you say is a negative?
Well, I think everybody knows the answer to this question.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, that's pretty I was gonna say it's that weather. I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's that weather. The weather is OD cold.
We do not.
I came down in May for my sister in 2021. It was like 30. I was like, bro.
Yeah, like at the beginning, like August is the perfect time. Like it's nice and warm, and then once it gets past that, like it starts to get cold.
Yeah.
And it's practically dead.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
And next you know, it's negative degrees and it's snowing outside. You don't get any snow days.
I'm about to say. That snow seems dangerous, bro. I remember we came down our senior year, bro. Dog, we literally walked out. It was like blowing in our faces.
Yeah,
like,
no, it's insane, bro.
Like it was like blowing in our faces, and then like we went inside. Right then it stopped snowing. We went back outside. It started snowing again, bro. But I say like that, like I really wonder like how, like I guess like just like even trying to go to class, like you like drop your phone, like lose your phone, something like that. Wait, does that happen with one of y'all?
Maybe.
Hey, nah, that's crazy. You lost your phone in the snow, bro.
Yeah, October 31st, right?
Oh nah, Halloween, bro.
Yeah.
Seems real dark for you, bro.
It randomly snows in October, right? And we get like what? That was like 5 feet of snow or something.
Nah, 5 feet in October.
5 feet is a little bit.
Yeah, they might be a little crazy.
Maybe like 2, 3.
Okay, yeah, 2 feet of snow, right? All right, for Maryland, that's a lot, bro. We don't even get a foot of snow, but 2 feet, I ain't never seen that before, right? It's October, so like all of our friend group, we go outside.
We start rolling up like these little balls.
Yeah,
and we're trying to make a huge snowman. Right?
Mm-hmm. And we're like tapping each other in the field. We're having fun. And all of a sudden, I pat down my phone. I'm like, let me get a video of this. I pat my phone, ain't there, bro.
Oh my god!
And it's like,
we're in a field, right? We're like the soccer field and the
soccer field. The soccer field is big.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
In that area, and we were all around. All of us were like with the snow, like rolling it, trying to make it bigger. Like Dean's phone could have been anywhere.
Yeah, it was bad.
Y'all don't have location with each other, right?
No, we didn't. But the thing, my phone turned off. Like,
oh no!
I realized later, like once your phone gets a certain degree, it shuts off.
Oh, now you're cooked.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And so, what happens there? I'm like tapping my phone.
You're tapping your phone, and then the guys are still putting together the snowman. But I'm like, yo, Dean, let's go try to help. Like, let's try to find your phone.
Yeah. And so
we start looking. And like we're basically like with our feet shuffling the snow.
Yeah,
no.
I try to kick it through,
trying to kick it, see if we can find it.
Yeah, nothing, Brad. So I can go inside. I had to call my parents on Caleb's phone, and I'm like, all right, Dean, let's just try to find it tomorrow. So next day I didn't go to any classes.
No, yeah. I wake up, I see Dean out in that field. This is how he looks. He's down.
I'm so depressed.
Nah.
Yeah, he was depressed.
I was like crying that night, bro.
Oh, nah.
No, wait, but like we didn't even say the other part. But the night before, like when we were trying to find Dean's phone, the guys had finished building that snowman.
Oh, right.
And there was this car that drove by
while
we were trying to find Dean's phone, and they got out of the car and they knocked down that snowman.
Oh, no.
Because like, we were working on snow for like 2 hours, right? Like strong snow for like 2 straight hours.
Bro.
That snowman must have been like 10 feet tall or something.
Yeah, it was definitely tall. It was a big snowman.
Mm-hmm. Oh, word. And they just knocked it down.
Yeah, they pulled it out of nowhere, jumped at their car. It was funny. They tried to push it down the first time, they just bounced right up like boom.
Oh no.
And then they took 2 to knock it down.
That's just corny, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
Alright, bro, it's cold, bro. Just go to your dorm, bro.
I was just
So yeah, we got a little angry at that, but we'll get our get back this year, trust.
For sure.
Whoever you are, we'll get your get back.
I'm about to say, whoever y'all are, about to say.
But yeah, so we saw that, and then I was depressed about the snowman being dead. I was depressed about not finding my phone. And the next day, I had to skip all my classes, and I just like went outside and I just started looking for my phone. So I'm on my hands and knees. I'm just like punching through the snow.
Whoa! Hold up.
Hold up, bro. Nah, hands and knees in 27 degree weather.
Yes. Bro, I'm on my phone, bro.
And Halloween is crazy, bro. I'm about to say, now it's getting real dark for you, bro. That's all I'm saying.
I was out there, bro. The only time I took a break.
He was out there all day, bro.
I'm about to say.
I took a break to eat dinner. I was praying to God and everything. Like, I'm out there, I'm praying, like, God, what did I do wrong? Like, I'm just like,
yeah.
And I'm like, oh my gosh. And I'm just like punching through the snow, picking through the snow. And I started clearing out little sections. Like, I cleared out half that field, bro. Like, they didn't need a shovel or anything.
Oh, yeah, no, like, you were clearing out sections.
No, but I said, your hands have been freezing too.
Yes, bro. I was wearing like 3 layers. My hair was still freezing. My toes are freezing and everything.
Wet socks.
Yeah. And shout out to my boy Kill, because around 9 o'clock that he comes out, he's like, Game, like, your parents called.
No, bro, like, well, did I?
What happened?
Did your parents call, actually? Because I remember walking, and I saw you, and I was debating. I was like, yo, look, should I go over there or not?
Oh, my God.
Not in my head, I was like, alright, we'll see what's up.
Let's see what's up, Dean. You see what's up.
So we go over, or at least I go over, and Dean's like, low-key pouting, bro. He's like,
on his hands and knees, right? Nah, no diddy. Hey, nah, that's crazy, bro. But now, we about to say?
But I go over to Dean. I'm like, yo, Dean, like, have you had any luck? You find anything yet? And basically, the conversation I was having with him was like, yo, like, you got a plan for a new phone?
That's crazy, bro.
We're like kicking through snow and everything. We're like, yeah, I want to pay for. My parents gonna be mad, you know. She's like, God, and I'm like still like looking through it and everything. And Kill, like, what from your perspective? Because we were talking everything.
Yeah, from my perspective, we were just talking, and low key, like, at one point, we were saying, yeah, let's go back in, and then Dean was like, all right, let's just stay out and just talk for a little bit, right?
Yeah.
And basically, that's legit what we were doing. We're just talking and kicking around snow.
Oh, yeah, literally, it is.
Yeah, so it wasn't even that we were trying to look for it at this point. Like, at this point, we had definitely given up.
Yeah.
And I just remember kicking one part, and I was like, yo, Dean, is that what I think it is?
Oh,
and
no.
It was his phone laying right there.
And I turned that joint on, it was at 1%, bro.
No way.
It was.
What was that before you lost it?
Before, I want to say it was like underneath 20 or something. So it was like, it went from 20 to like 1%.
Oh, that's crazy. Wow.
But yeah, shut up. Yeah, like ice frozen to it and everything.
Yeah.
Dog.
But like it was in a block of ice.
It had been out there for 24 hours.
Yes.
Dang, bro. 24 hours of state, dog. That.
I was screaming, I was yelling, bro. Like, that's $1,000 I just saved, bro.
That's God, bro. That's God, dog. And you just stop. But that's the thing though. You literally stopped looking for it and you just started chilling.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like actually.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
What were y'all talking? Y'all were just chilling.
Yeah, we're just talking about legit like. All right,
like
you
math
gotta.
class or something. Yeah.
Or.
Oh yeah, I did miss math that day. I was like,
Yeah.
Why did I miss math? And you're like, man, I was surprised, but I wasn't even listening, bro.
Yeah. Tired.
Whatever. Yeah.
Fact. But nah, thank you guys again for watching. This was a good episode for sure, man. I ain't gonna lie, this was a good episode. I'm excited for this episode. I think this is the best one yet. You know what I mean, especially with the new guests for sure. You know, I'm excited, looking forward to see what you guys do at AU, bro. You know, bro. You know, it's gonna be. Yeah. And you guys go back in early, right?
Yeah, I'm going next week.
Next week.
Yeah.
And I'm going back in 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Oh yeah, the orientation. Yeah. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Well, yeah, well, you know, praise up for y'all. You know, hope you guys, you know, do the most you guys can and you make an impact. You know, that's what's up, bro. Yeah, bro. For sure. But yeah, thank you guys again for watching. Stay tuned for any post notifications. You know, just stay tuned for any new updates or anything coming up. And yeah, man, you know, like, comment, subscribe. You know, put the post notifications on. Comment your favorite thing in the video. Whatever you thought was funny, favorite moments, put the timestamp on there. And yeah, man, let's get it, man. Appreciate y'all. Y'all boys stay safe.
That was tough,
bro. That was tough.
You know the funny thing? I lost my phone a second time, bro.
You lost it again? No way. You lost the second time is crazy. Oh nah. So what was that though? Like how do you?
Alright, that was looking on me.
That was on you.
Yeah, because I was chasing my friend through the snow. I was like, Ethan, come here! And I was chasing after Ethan. And then next thing you know, I get inside, I start paying for my phone again, bro.
Oh my god.
It ain't there, bro.
Wait, so how long did you lose that one for?
That one I lost for an hour, bro. But
Okay, that's what that.
cause you know Impact, right?
Hey,
Yeah.
Hopefully not this year, bro.
Yeah. This year I'm not taking my phone on the snow, bro. Like, forget all pictures. Like I'm not.
Over under 4. Over under 4. 4 times.
That's crazy.
See, bro.